Today I am going to solve the question related to differentiation. The question is the tangent at x equals to 1 upon 4 to y equals to root under x and y equals to 1 upon root x meet at P. Find the coordinate of P. If we draw a figure, it will be easy for us to solve. Okay, for this that we are drawing the figure, it's only helps to find the solution. That means to find the coordinate of P, but it is not the exact figure, but it will help you to find the coordinate of P. Let us suppose this curve as y equals to root under x, and suppose this is the point. Let it be x equals to 1 upon 4. Our tangent is drawn. Similarly, suppose the next curve as y equals to 1 upon root x, and same as point x equals to 1 upon 4. We draw a tangent such that these two tangent meets at the point P. Again, I want to remind you that it is just a figure to solve the solution, but it is not the exact solution. Exact figure. As x equals to 1 upon 4 cannot be in different points in a same plane. Now, for this curve y equals to root under x, first we will find the intersection point of this curve and this line. What we do is that for y equals to root under x, if x equals to 1 upon 4, then y will be root under 1 upon 4. The value of this will be 1 upon 2. Therefore, the tangent point for first line is 1 upon 4 comma 1 upon 2, and now we are going to find the slope of this tangent, and the slope of this tangent is obtained by finding the slope of this curve at the given point. For this, what we'll do is that y equals to root under x, or it can be written as y equals to x 1 upon 2. Now what we'll do is that now we'll differentiate both sides by x, that is, or dy upon dx equals to dx 1 upon 2 dx. Now power rule can be applied over here. We'll get this 1 upon 2 will be over here, and this x 1 upon 2 minus 1, and if we solve, we'll get x as minus 1 upon 2, and finally it will be 1 upon 2 root under x. In order to find slope for this line, this tangent, then this tangent, we find the slope. We find the derivative, first derivative of this curve at the point x equals to 1. That is, for slope, that is dy upon dx at x equals to 1 upon 4 will be 1 upon 2 root under x, means instead of x we will write 1 upon 4. If we solve, then we will get 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2, that is 1. As the slope, see the figure, the slope of this line is 1. The slope is 1, and the passing point, this is, you can see here, it is 1 upon 4 comma 1 upon 2. Then we can find the equation of this line. The equation of this line will be obtained by using the formula y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1, or y, instead of y1 we can write we can input this coordinate as this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate, means instead of y1 we can write 1 upon 2 y minus 1 upon 2 equals to slope m is 1, x minus x1 is 1 upon 4, or it is 2y minus 1 upon 2 is equals to 4x minus 1 upon 4. 2 times we will get 4y minus 2 equals to 4x minus 1, or 4y is equals to 4x plus 1, or y equals to 4x plus 1 upon 4. This is the equation of the first tangent. Let it be denoted by 1. And now for the second curve, that is for y equals to root under x. First we will find the point of intersection of this, the tangent point of this curve to this line. That will be if x equals to 1 upon 4, then y will be 1 upon root under 1 upon 4. Answer, the value of y will be 2. Therefore, the tangent for second line is 1 comma 4 comma 2. 1 upon 4 comma 2. Again we will find the derivative for this curve in order to find the slope of this tangent. What we do is y is equals to 1 upon root x, or it can be written as y equals to x to the power minus 1 upon 2. Now differentiating both sides by x, it will be dx minus to the power 1 upon 2 dx. If you apply power rule, then we will get this 1 upon 2 and x to the power minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. It is minus 1 upon 2 x to the power minus 3 upon 2, and then in terms of radical we can write this one as 1 upon 2 x to the power 3. For slope what we can do is that dy upon dx at x equals to 4 will give the slope will be equals to what? Minus 1 upon 2 x cube, means 1 upon 4 whole cube. It will be minus 1 upon 2 into what will get? 1 cube, 4 cube means 64, means root under 1 upon 64 means 1 upon 8. 2 1 4 times, it will be 1 divided by 1 upon 4 is minus 4. Then we need to find the equation of this tangent. The point is 1 upon 4 comma 2, and the slope for this line, the obtained slope is minus 4. Then we will use the equation y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1, or y as it is. Y1 means this point 2, slope m is what? It's minus 4, right? Minus 4, x minus x1. X1 means 1 upon 4, 1 upon 4, or y minus 2 equals to minus 4, 4x minus 4 divided by 4, it's cancelled, or y minus 2 equals to minus 4x plus 1, minus into 4x minus 4x, minus minus plus 1, I'll do over here, or y minus 2 plus 4x minus 1 equals to 0, or y plus 4x minus 3 equals to 0, as we can see the value of y from the first equation is y equals to 4x plus 1 of the value of y is obtained value in terms of x is y equals to 4x plus 1 upon 4. We'll input this value in this equation. Y, value of y is 4x plus 1 upon 4 plus 4x minus 3 equals to 0, or 4x plus 1 plus LCM will be 4, it is 16x minus 12 equals to 0, means whole divided by 4, 4 into 0 means divided by 4 into 0. We'll get next one, means 4x plus 16 is 20x minus 1 into 12 is minus 11, 4 into 0 is 0, or x equals to 11 upon 20. The coordinate of p, the x coordinate of p is 11 upon 20, and we'll substitute the value of x equals to 11 upon 20 in this equation, that is y equals to 4x plus 1 divided by 4. Now from 1, that is y equals to 4x plus 1 upon 4, what we get, that is y equals to 4 into x is 11 upon 20 plus 1 upon 4, 5 times, we'll get what we obtain, 11 upon 5 plus 1 whole divided by 4, it is 11 plus 5 divided by 20, it is 16 upon 20. If you reduce, then the value will be 4 into 4 16, 4 into 5 20. Therefore the coordinate of p is, value of x is 11 upon 20 comma 4 upon 5. So in this way we can find the intersection point of the tangent of the two curves at the given point x equals to 1 upon 4. Thank you.